Welcome back to Reclaim Your Life. Today, we will be discussing the Book of Job, one of the most profound books of the Old Testament. The Book of Job is a story of suffering, loss, and redemption, and it offers us valuable lessons on how to cope with life's challenges. The Book of Job is named after its main character, Job, a wealthy man who lived in the land of Uz. The story begins with Job living a happy and prosperous life, but then he experiences a series of devastating losses, including the deaths of his children, the loss of his wealth, and the onset of a painful illness. Despite his immense suffering, Job remains steadfast in his faith and refuses to curse God. In Job chapter 1 verse 21, after Job has lost everything, he says, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." Job's friends come to comfort him, but they end up accusing him of wrongdoing and suggesting that he must have brought his suffering upon himself. Job maintains his innocence, and he continues to wrestle with his situation, questioning why God would allow him to suffer. Finally, in Job 38, God speaks to Job out of a whirlwind and reminds him of his power and sovereignty. God asks Job a series of questions that challenge his understanding of the world and his place in it. In Job chapter 42 verse 5, Job responds to God, saying, "My ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you." Through his suffering and his encounter with God, Job gains a deeper understanding of who God is and what it means to trust in him. The Book of Job is a powerful reminder that even when we face unimaginable hardships, we can trust in God's goodness and sovereignty. It teaches us that sometimes we may not understand why we suffer, but we can trust that God is with us, and that He is working all things together for our good. Thank you for joining us today on Reclaim Your Life. We hope this discussion of the Book of Job has been helpful to you. Remember, if you are struggling with pain or hardship, you are not alone. God is with you, and He will never leave you or forsake you. See you next time.